Can I do this? We start the video like that? All right, so you want to be top dog in SEO. We're going to talk about that today, the anatomy of a search engine. So the first thing to know is that we're talking about 3 different places you could rank on a search engine, and all of these have their own formulas for how to show up there. The first is the ads platform. So Google Ads are the top 3 to 4 search engine results that show up above all the other results. You have to pay to be here, and what you're doing is bidding on the opportunity to show up when somebody types in a designated keyword. So if somebody types window replacement, you are bidding on that term to show your ad for your window replacement company. Now, there are 4 major things that decide where you're going to show up on that list. The first is the bid. How high did you bid against your competitors? There are other people bidding on that term, so if your bid is higher than theirs, you're on the right foot. But there are actually 3 other things that play into that. The first is your quality of your ad, the relevancy of your ad. So that means if I did that window replacement example, did my ad actually have the term window replacement in it, or did it just have my company name? You want to actually have the exact term that the user searched for in your actual text of your ad. The third of those things is the quality of your landing page. Google does a quick scan of your landing page and they say, does this look like what the user searched for? So that landing page, you would want to have those same types of words on. You want to have a high instance of that word. And the fourth, over time, is Google is going to measure how often your ad gets clicked on versus the others as a percentage. And if it shows that your ad is going to be more popular, you're going to have preference, because Google's ultimate goal is to serve the end user to be most helpful. All right, so there's 3 major things you want to do when you're playing in the ad section. One is be very specific about the keywords you choose to bid on. The second is be very specific about the ad you write for that keyword. Write individual ads for individual keywords. And the third thing is that you want to write individual pages for those ads as often as you can. All right, so the second major place you could show up after the ads is the Google local search. These search results activate when Google detects you're looking for something in a local place, like a town or a zip code. So if the user puts your keyword and then puts near me, or in Springfield, Missouri, or Tulsa, Oklahoma, that's what's going to trigger this maps result to come up. And it often comes up on mobile phones especially. So the number one thing that determines how you rank here is, have you claimed your Google business listing? You go to google.com/mybusiness, and you're going to go through a process that proves that you are actually the owner of that business, and then it gives you control to give that listing a lot more information, and Google automatically looks at that as a lot more credible. The second thing that's going to play into this is how many times Google can see your business name, address, and phone number across the internet. That's what's called citation authority. So Google's looking for multiple instances of your business to know that you actually are who you say you are, that you're established, that you're not just some fly-by-night operation. One of the other big things you can do is get reviews. The quality of your reviews and how often people review your business definitely plays a factor here. So the last place we could be is the good old-fashioned Google organic web results. And this is using over 200 factors that Google has in their robot that determines, is this web page the best result for their user? So here are just a very small number of the major things that play into this 200 factor equation. One is the speed of the page, the recency of your updates on your website, how often have you updated it, the quality of your domain, has your URL been around for a long time, the quality of the page that you're using to rank for. Does the keyword appear in the URL? Does it appear multiple times on that page? The length of that page. Generally, pages with good information and a high word count will rank better than ones that don't. So also just the way you title them and the way you do things on the back end plays into that factor. So the major things to remember when you're looking for organic search results is to write pages that are helpful to the end user, take one topic at a time, and write something very specific to answer every question that the user could be possibly having on that. Those are the 3 major places you could show up on a search engine. If you want to talk a little bit more about that and maybe get some help on ranking your business higher, give us a call. We've got the nerds that can help you do it.